chosen ones. You were forged in fire, not built in comfort. And that's why when you walk into a room, flames of insecurity rise around those who never dared to burn for something real. They whisper behind doors about your light, your calm, your strange, untouchable energy, because it exposes their chaos. You are not their enemy, you are their mirror. They see in you what they abandoned in themselves: courage, peace, endurance. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, Isaiah 54:17. And that's why they can't understand why you keep rising when everything that should have broken you only built you. You are proof that pain can be purified, that scars can shine like armor, that time doesn't have to dull. It can deepen. This message is for the ones who were never expected to rise, for the ones who were buried and somehow bloomed. You didn't just survive, you evolved, you sharpened, you became. And now your very existence challenges everything they thought they knew about strength, grace, and time. You don't just age, you ascend. Before we go further, hit that like button, not for numbers, but for truth. Every click tells the algorithm there are still chosen ones awake, remembering who they are. The world looks at you and can't explain how you glow like that, how you stay this steady, this alive. It's not that time forgot you, it's that you used time. While they let the years wear them down, you let the years build you up. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. Isaiah 40:31. You waited, you endured, you rose. The pain didn't destroy you, it baptized you. The loneliness didn't hollow you, it purified you. You carry something ancient, the soul of a warrior disguised in modern skin. You were chosen, and with that choosing came weight. Not everyone will understand it. They'll see your calm as arrogance, your wisdom as threat, but it's not their job to understand. It's yours to stay aligned. Their confusion will turn to respect or envy. Either way, you keep moving. You aged like oak, not like glass, deeper, darker, stronger. Now your stillness screams louder than their noise. Your peace is their punishment, your calm, their chaos. You are haunted by greatness, and that greatness unsettles everyone who thought pain should have ruined you. They expected time to weaken you, but instead it taught you precision. You became a contradiction they can't decode, a gentle storm, a quiet blaze, a light too fierce to stare at yet too magnetic to turn away from. They think it's skincare, luck, genetics, but your glow is spiritual. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. John 1:5. That's your secret. It's what happens when your soul refuses bitterness, when you forgive not because they deserve peace, but because you do. That forgiveness shows in your eyes, your walk, your silence. You walk into rooms and shift the air, not because you're loud, but because you're aligned. You are the living proof that divine protection is real. You've been through hell and came back holy. That glow wasn't bought. It was earned in prayers, whispered through tears, in lonely nights where you begged for light and refused to surrender to darkness. Every wrinkle, every line, every mark, it's not decay, it's testimony. They see older, but what they're really seeing is anointed. The world fears time, but you embraced it. The world fears endings, but you made them beginnings. You are timeless because your soul woke up, and that awakening, it terrifies the ones still asleep. Let them whisper, let them stare. You're not here to blend in, you're here to remind. You are living evidence that beauty deepens when it's fed by purpose, not ego. The chosen path is never easy, but it's sacred. Every stumble refined you. Every loss became language. Your power doesn't scream, it shifts. Your presence doesn't chase validation, it commands reverence. That's what shakes the world. You are the storm they never saw coming, the fire that refused to burn out, the light that refuses to dim. If this hits your spirit, drop a 7 in the comments. Not as superstition, but as confirmation. Because if they looked confused when they realized time hasn't touched you the way it touched them, that's by design. They tried to bury you, but you were a seed that understood resurrection. Unless a grain of wheat falls into the ground and dies, it remains alone. But if it dies, it bears much fruit. John 12:24. You didn't collapse. You cultivated. You turned silence into strategy, pain into prophecy. That's what chosen ones do. They retreat, not to escape, but to gather force, like an arrow pulled back before its release. That's why you walk now with that strange glow of stillness and power, and no one can unsee it. Some still doubt, thinking chosen is a poetic myth. But listen, the universe doesn't guard just anyone. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Jeremiah 1:5. That intuition that warned you before betrayal, that guidance that pulled you out of danger, that's not coincidence, that's covenant. Every time you looked for validation from those threatened by your growth, you traded your crown for crumbs. Stop doing that. Chosen ones don't beg, they embody. When the system was built to break you and you still stand unbroken, you become the glitch in their matrix. You made isolation your womb, not your tomb. You became fluent in the language of faith. You remind them of their lost dreams, their abandoned fire. You are the mirror they avoid but cannot forget. You ask why you're different. Because heaven has a vested interest in your survival. You weren't just spared, you were sent. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. Exodus 14:14. That's why you shine, not because life was gentle, but because grace carried you. Every calm breath you take is evidence of divine rescue. They call it luck. You call it protection. You didn't become cold. You became clear. You made peace with what tried to destroy you, and that's why you are untouchable. When the enemy comes in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord will lift up a standard against him. Isaiah 59:19. You are that standard. You're the evidence that faith leaves fingerprints. So no, it's not luck when doors open, it's alignment. You're walking proof that sacred timing exists. Yes, sometimes the silence feels endless, but chosen ones know the silence is never absence, it's preparation. You have been led every step. Your calm is your covenant. That's why you don't panic, you proceed. They stare because your glow convicts them. Your peace exposes their unrest. But your job isn't to make them comfortable, it's to keep becoming. Your enemies thought bitterness would age you, but forgiveness made you eternal. Your joy isn't naive, it's rebellion. The joy of the Lord is your strength. Nehemiah 8:10. That joy is what the world can't steal. It's not cosmetic, it's cosmic. Every laugh line is holy ground. Every moment of joy, a declaration that darkness didn't win. You didn't fake joy, you fought for it. You became light, not because you ignored pain, but because you honored it and kept going anyway. Your joy now is sacred warfare. You didn't just survive, you transmuted, and in doing so, you became a lighthouse for others. You are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden. Matthew 5:14. So keep shining. Your smile is defiance. Your peace is protest. Every breath you take with gratitude dismantles the agenda of despair. Let them call it unrealistic. You're not living by logic, you're living by alignment. You don't chase blessings anymore, they chase you. Because you stopped hustling for crumbs and started walking in overflow. That's what happens when you trust divine order. Seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Matthew 6:33. The abundance that follows you now isn't luck, it's law. You became a vessel that heaven can trust. You gave when you had little. You stayed kind when you had reasons to rage. That's what unlocked the flood. You are not aging, you are ascending. Time didn't rob you, it refined you. Every year carved deeper roots of wisdom, not wrinkles of regret. They fear time, but you wear it like a crown. Grey hair is a crown of glory. It is gained in a righteous life. Proverbs 16:31. You no longer chase youth, you embody timelessness. You turned fear into fuel, aging into art. You don't hide from mirrors, you meet them with reverence. Because every reflection now tells a story of survival, surrender, and sanctification. The world hides from time, you dance with it. That's why your glow doesn't fade, it deepens. You've become what they can't categorize: ageless, fearless, unshakable. They looked to him and were radiant. Their faces were never covered with shame. Psalm 34:5. That's your reflection now. Your peace is your protest. Your stillness is your sermon. And your presence, it rearranges souls. People remember you not because you speak loud, but because you speak truth without words. Your silence has gravity. You don't perform, you transform. Your calm cuts through chaos like prophecy. Be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10. You learned that stillness is strategy. You became a sanctuary in motion, a walking reminder that healing is possible, that grace still moves. The weight you carry is holy, and every step shakes dimensions. You were coded for greatness before your first breath. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. Psalm 139:14. You didn't come to fit in. You came to realign the world. You are the answered prayer of generations that came before you, Their unfinished songs echo in your heartbeat. You are the bridge between what was and what will be. The chains broke with you. The curse ended with you. The pattern shifted because you remembered. And now, even your existence is a revolution. You are the living proof that purpose can't be killed. For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. So walk in that truth. Walk like the earth recognizes your footsteps, because it does. You are not the same. You are the spark that lights 1,000 more. Your healing has become a lighthouse, your scars a map. You're not just glowing, you're guiding. You don't fix people. You free them by reminding them of their own fire. Your existence is evidence that transformation is real. Your story is sacred. Your glow is message. Your life is sermon. And if you've made it this far, it's because you were never meant to fade. You were meant to flame. Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord rises upon you. Isaiah 61. So rise again, chosen one. The world is waiting for your light.